Together, forever, you make me feel so free when I'm trapped in the American dream.
Okay, so this was another late entry into the scope of the album. This was an older song that Brocktoon, Michael Andrew, and myself had written and not really done much with in the band that was prior to the Bitter Elegance. So in looking at this song going, God, that was a really cool song and we never really finished it. Why don't we see what Liz can add to it?
Yeah.
And so this is our very unusual take on a love song.
All right, and this one's called
Trapped in the American Dream. So, you know, we're at the point where we realize that the American dream is kind of a dead thing, at least as an ideology of this perfect thing to put on a pedestal and shoot for.
Exactly.
So we thought, well, what is the American dream? Well, the American dream ultimately is being happy. And on a very personal level, Liz and I make each other very happy. So that's what the whole payoff of this was. It, you know, talks about things like your mortgage being late, and we have car payments, and we're realizing we're getting older. Like youth is slipping by. It's like all of this stuff that weighs on you and you can't sleep at night. But ultimately, you wake up and the person you're with is who you're meant to be with. So no matter how bad this other stuff is, we're still living our American dream because we found each other. So very positive spin.
I'll admit, the first time I saw it, the name on the track I'm like thinking, oh, it's some protest song or something like that, or social commentary song. And then you listen to it, and yeah, the trapping in the American dream is actually a positive thing. I mean, you're positively trapped in the American dream. Yeah,
which was our way of twisting. You know, I thought this almost more than anything else was the most ideal metaphor of all the twisting of fairy tale songs.
Yeah,
because the modern fairy tale of the American dream is totally dead. And so how can we turn that into a positive?
Yeah. It's a fairy tale, as it were.
Yeah, because we aren't doom and gloom, even though we have a very kind of modern Gothic sound. We like to explore the darkness and the light. And, you know, this was a song that was kind of both.
Yeah, I think, it epitomizes kind of the sound of the Bitter Elegance. I mean, you're very not what you seem on the surface. I mean, you look and you're like, are they a goth band? Are they a punk band? And, you don't know quite what they are, and then you listen to the music, and it's impossible to accurately describe.
Oh, and that's a double-edged sword too. Because when I'm in, elevator with somebody, and they're like, oh, what kind of music are you guys?
Yeah.
You want to be able to succinctly say,
yeah,
we are like this. But then because how many musicians are like, we don't sound like anything. Well, you didn't help your case. Like, you might truly not sound like anything, but that doesn't help me want to hear you.
Yeah.
Like, I need something.
Yeah.
So, we have all of our little cliches about what we sound like, but it's still refreshing to hear that it's hard to categorize. So
yeah.
I like that. And this one was also one that was very hard to record. Because we had our original demo version that was more like a punk rock thing. And Brocktoon and I had to deconstruct the drums and just keep retooling and trying stuff like this with the electronic 16ths. This part was all double time punk, and the bass line throughout is the original one from the demo.
Oh.
So we ended up building it around Michael's bass line, and anyway, very happy with kind of the dance vibe of it.
Yeah, I think it turned out well. These are getting quicker and quicker.
Well, the longest songs are the first two on the album.
Yeah.